Hi, welcome to the Cheat Sheet. Today's episode is on Chenin Blanc. Fun fact, South Africa's Chenin Blanc wines are among the world's finest. And currently, Chenin Blanc grapes are also the most common grapes planted in South Africa. It's a very popular wine, and if you're anything like me, you are also in love with Chenin Blanc wines. And when I first arrived in the winelands, I just knew white wine and red wine, and I just realized that there were always these white wines that I particularly liked. And I soon learned to associate the name Chenin Blanc with those. It's just really a personal favorite, and I think a lot of people also do feel this way. Chenin Blancs can be classified in three main categories. This is now ignoring sweet, we're not going into sweet wines. Fresh and fruity, ripe and rich unwooded, and ripe and rich wooded. Chenin Blancs do come in wooded and unwooded styles. The unwooded was always more common, more popular, because Chardonnay was always the popular wooded wine, until winemakers started noticing the potential Chenin Blancs also have when being wooded, just how the wood interacts with them. I think that's really an interesting thing, just how different a wooded and an unwooded Chenin Blanc can be. Chenin Blanc's color differ from pale straw to pale amber. It all depends on the level of wood contact it has, from completely stainless steel to semi-oaked to completely oaked, and you always want to look for that yellow. So as we discussed last time, Sauvignon Blancs have that little green hue, Chenin Blancs have that yellow hue. Look out for the yellow. Next, flavor. Chenin Blanc's flavor depend on the ripeness of the grapes when picked and when used, so it differs from passion fruit on the unripe side to green apple to pear to peach on the very ripe side. Personally, I love both of them quite a lot. As I said, very big Chenin Blanc fan. Similar to Sauvignon Blanc, Chenin Blanc is also a French varietal, but unlike the Sauvignon Blanc, Chenin Blanc is not found in the white Bordeaux blend. So with the first style, the fresh and fruity, the wine is matured in stainless steel barrels. The focus here is to bring out the fruitiness and the freshness and the crispness of the wine. It is made to be consumed as soon as possible after you bought it. This is summer wine, drink it cold, on a picnic, drink it fresh. The maturation in tank allows the true fruit expression of Chenin to come through. Bright, fruit-forward aromas and flavors. As always, I like to assess the aromas and the flavors in categories of fruity, herbaceous, floral, mineral, and other. The nose show aroma like Granny Smith green apple, lime, lemon, and passion fruit. Herbaceous flavor like nuances of fynbos. Floral flavors like orange blossom, and slight minerality gives it a nice clean feel. On the palate, bright fruit-forward flavors come out, such as Granny Smith green apples, green plum, lime, stone fruit like peach, tropical fruit like pineapple, melon and clementine. The herbal flavors also increase, and the floral flavors intensify with the orange blossom. Minerality, more flavors come forward, such as slate, chalk, and flint. The next style we'll discuss is the wooded. Now this style does have potential to age. Here the focus is not on the fruitiness, but more on the earthy tones of the wine to complement the fruitiness. Because Chenin Blanc has so many complex flavors on its own, the difficulty comes with not using wood that completely overrides that or combats it. So winemakers tend to use neutral wood, so that's wood that's been used a few times. They try to not use too much new wood because it tends to clash with the flavors more than complement it. Wooded Chenin Blancs are famous for their incredible complexity. The oak Chenin Blancs are not as fruit forward. Instead, they show woody and nutty characteristics, sweet spices, toast, vanilla, cream, ripe stone fruit, pure white fruit, pears, apples, and honey. The rich and ripe unwooded style will be the last one I'll discuss. That is a combination between the previous two. So usually a portion of the grapes were wooded and another portion were unwooded. Here the magic of the winemaker comes in, exactly what percentages of which to blend and how to blend it. This does have the combinations of both flavor profiles. So very fruity, very fresh, but also very earthy. That honey and that vanilla is always amazing. Obviously the minerality, which is brought out really well in both styles, is very present here as well. As lockdown has been really hard on everyone and everyone's running really low on wine, I don't have a Chenin Blanc to present today. Sad, obviously, but Once the lockdown is over, there are a few farms that I will definitely hit as soon as possible. I think for this portion, I'd just like to mention some really incredible Chenin Blancs that I truly recommend everyone should try. The first is Reemboogte's Honey Bunch. Amazing. The second is L'Avenir Single Block Chenin. Little pricey, but really worth it. And the third is my favorite, Liefland's Old Vine Chenin. We will later do a video on what Old Vine Project is. So if you really want to treat yourself or anyone with a white wine gift, I recommend go check out Liefland's Old Vine Chenin. Every time I go there, I am just shocked at how amazing this wine is. And if there was one wine I wanted today, it would definitely be that one. Okay, so there you have it. Everything you need to know for identifying a Chenin Blanc in a blind tasting. Look for that color. Look out for that stone fruit, that grenadilla flavors, that peach. If you pick up peach, that is such a clear hint. Good luck with your next blind tasting. Like the Sauvignon Blanc, Chenin Blanc is also a French varietal. Like the